kasi ang naging standard, kung merong dalawang pasyente na na may sakit ng COVID-19 na nasa magkaibang barangay, i-categorize dyan para magdeklara tayo ng isang quarantine dito sa bayan natin. Sa sitwasyon natin sa ngayon, 3 pasyente ang confirmed na merong COVID-19. Yung dalawa nasa barangay San Isidro at yung isa nandun sa barangay San Andres. So, yung dalawa namatay na kahapon, mag-asawa. Mag-asawa namatay na. Oo. Tapos yung isa naman na nasa San Andres, nurse siya na nag-alaga dun sa namatay na pasyente. Nagkataon na taga-Cainta rin siya. Nagtatrabaho siya sa isang ospital dito sa San Juan, sa Cardinal Santos. Tapos siya yung nurse na na-assign sa pasyente. Nahawali siya, kanya siya ngayon siya yung isang pasyente na binabanda, tinitreating sa Cardinal Santos para sa COVID-19. So by virtue of that, I was constrained to issue a quarantine declaration for Cainta effective March 15. Nagko-coincide siya dun sa effectivity ng quarantine sa buong NCR na pinahayag ni Pangulo kagabi.
It will be a town-wide plan.
It's a town-wide quarantine. Nag-aantay kami ng balangkas ng mga regulasyon, pero nakipag-meet na rin ako sa mga heads ko ng offices to come out with yung policy at saka yung parameters natin para ma-implement natin ito. Kasi we have to consider yung trabaho ng mga tao, how it will be affected, yung restriction ng movement, to what extent, yung congregation ng mga tao if can be suspended, yung price hoarding kung pwedeng mapigilan, at yung workforce ng gobyerno kung kailangan bukasan. Those are the 5 factors na kailangan natin consider when we put ourselves in quarantine. Because I don't want to affect adversely yung business climate ng Cainta. But at the same time, it becomes my primordial objective to safeguard naman the health condition of my constituents.
So yun lang po yung 5 na parameters na...
Yes. Those are the things, but you can always ask me about some other stuff that maybe I have missed, of which I already have an opinion about, baka hindi ko lang nabanggit sa inyo. You feel free to ask me yung mga aspeto na tinitingin yung kailangan din namin, so I can answer it.
Yung sinasabi ni DILG Secretary tungkol sa... Kasi outside na kayo ng Metro Manila.
Yes.
So maglalagay ng outpost or checkpoint.
Yes.
So ready naman i-Cainta.
Yeah, in fact, the provincial director was here a while ago. And then sumama siya sa para malaman niya exactly what the policies will be. Yun naman, okay naman yung naging discussion namin kanina. We shall be availing of the assistance ng mga police in the event that there is a breach dun sa mga policies na ilalatag namin at hindi susundin ng mga tao na here.
Yung mga taga-Cainta po na papasok ng Metro Manila.
Yeah.
Okay lang po ba yun? Hindi naman sila nasisita.
As long as there is a purpose for this here and it is valid, this is something that's relevant to their livelihood, they will allow. There will be conditions, there will be conditions that will be imposed just to make sure that their presence will not put to risk lahat ng mga sa mga tao dito.
Meron doon sa balik tayo doon sa isa na nalangga. How about yung family niya? Nasikaso na rin.
Yes, they are considered as persons under monitoring. Bali 5 dun sa nurses, tsaka yung 4 na mga anak na naiwan ng mag-asawa. So a total of 9 people. Ang binabantayan natin ngayon na pwedeng mag-exhibit ng mga symptoms ng virus. But for now, yung 4 naman, they're entering their 9th day of so wala pa namang manifestation. I just hope we can survive this.
Kailan po ito na-declare din yung napangatuloy?
I think there was kahapon was a confirmation coming from the DOH that this, I think the 35th patient, parang gano'n. But he is a nurse who works in Cardinal Santos na who lives in Cainta as well. Nagkatapat-tapat lang yun. Kaya sabi ko nga, how effective was our ability to cleanse the town. So far, sabi ko napanood yung the last 8 days indicates naman talagang walang transmission na naganap sa Cainta. Because yung third patient natin, na-acquire niya yan through transmission doon sa hospital where we work. Nagkataon lang na tagalito siya.
How about po doon sa mga kamag-anak nung namatay na 2 patients? Di ba kinukunuha?
Sila nga yung apat eh. They're talking about the 4 children kanina. Sila yung
Sino
sinasabi
yung namatay?
Yes, yung namatay may 4 na anak.
Okay.
Sila yung the same people.
Ito yung nurse, yung family nurse, di
Wala
ba?
na, okay. Yung nurse, 5 ang kamag-anak. Yung namatay na couple, 4 ang anak.
So,
Yung 4 na anak, wala naman pang pinapakita ng sintomas. Yung 5 rito, binabantayan natin. Isa dun sa 5, nagda-dialysis. So, hindi natin siya pinalalabas ngayon. Kukuha tayo ng dialysis machine na upahan natin para mag-dialysis siya dun sa bahay para ma-contain lang yung pag-spread. Kasi kung lalabas siya at mag-manifest siya ng virus, it becomes doubly harmful kasi tatamaan lahat ng mga ibang kapwa-pasyente niya na nag-undergo ng dialysis treatment.
Mayor, pagka sinabi bang quarantine, yung pamilya hindi po pwede lumabas.
So you're talking about which quarantine? Is it a quarantine sa bahay o quarantine townwide?
No, sa family.
Yes. Hindi ba depende lumabas? They will be under strict.
Eh, how about their daily needs?
It will be sustained with the government. We will provide for the sustenance in the meantime.
Yung mga ano natin.
Yung dalawa bang namatay, ito ba ay dito din sa Cainta?
They are Muslims, so they have already been buried. On the same day that they died, I think before the sun sets, I think that's the thing, that's the custom. That they should be buried before the sun sets. Parang alam ko gano'n. And I got confirmation na talagang nasa siya.
Magkasunod lang po yung makasama.
You serve hours apart.
Hours apart.
Hours apart.
So yung mga
But they died both in the hospital. They did not die in the house. In the hospital where they were being treated. And they died of complications.
How about yung mga protection ng ating assurance ng ating mga health workers?
Frontliners natin.
Whatever they provide, they should have. So if they provide masks, nakapagas sila. Kung may alcohol, naka-alcohol sila. Kung nag-vitamins, uminom din sila. So this is actually the best way for us to address this. And secondly, we're not actually dealing with someone who has the virus himself. We're talking about people lang. We just take care of our people. Kasi wala pa naman tayong tinitreat ng coronavirus ng COVID-19. Wala naman tayong tinitreat. What we're doing right now as part of my ultimate objective is to prevent its spread. So ang ginagawa ko is pinipigilan ko ang transmission ng virus from one who has it to someone who has not. Who does not possess it. So yun yung situation.
Meron na ba tayong direktiba, Mayor, sa mga barangay chairman natin?
I just met them before you came in. It's primarily cleansing and stockpiling. Cleansing so that the virus can be eradicated through, yung nakita niyo naman na nililinis lang talaga yung mga lugar. When it's sanitized, the probability of acquiring it is very, very low. At yung stockpiling so that in any remote event that there will be a shortage or a scarcity of resources for my people to survive, they will have at least some goods that would last for several weeks. That's on the assumption that we get to that point. But as of now, I don't really see that as something that's gonna happen.
Napag-usapan niyo rin yung 1 month period na yun, community quarantine until April.
I said that the duration by itself is something that's worth rethinking. But since we are abiding by the policy of the national government, we shall comply, but under tenets or conditions that would make it livable for the people in Cainta to survive this ordeal. In other words, parameters namin sa quarantine will jive with how they should live and a guarantee that they will survive. Okay? Ginagamot mo sila o tinatanggal sa virus, pinapatay mo kasi hindi sila kakain. That will never happen. I will balance the priorities in such a way that they will feel the government is in control, but at the same time, government is compassionate about their plight.
binabalitaan na po ba kayo ng may hoarding or
Yeah, there's been a lot of,
Panic.
the lines have become longer in the groceries. And that's why we have a team now, isang tatlong departments ko minerge ko para magtumayo sa mga grocery, kausapin ng mga store owners, magkaroon tayo ng purchase ceiling. In other words, yung limitation of a number of items that one can purchase, just so to allow lahat ng ibang mga consumers or clients to also make their own purchases. You don't take advantage here of your enormous resources or wealth to acquire as much as you can to the prejudice of those who just have enough. So let's make this something that's equitable in character so that everyone will have his fair share of the goods, no? So that everyone gets to live.
Mayor, meron na tayong specific guidelines sa mga
It's coming out in 1 hour because the meeting was just held at 8 o'clock. I already tasked them to provide and monitor the movement of all these commodities. And assuming that there will be a difficulty on our part to receive stuff from Metro Manila, considering that it is also placed under quarantine, we will go to the southern provinces maybe and make do with the products that they have for us to be able to provide our people with sustenance in the meantime.
hindi pa po kayo na-expose? Mayor?
Not that I know of. At least not to the persons that have been confirmed with that virus. Wala, I would say na hindi naman ako. You're talking about the virus itself?
But assuming, willing kayo siyempre sa
Of course, that I will do it, but I will continue performing my work maybe through media, no? Through social media.
so walang contact.
Unless it's sa inyo, meron.
So, far sa ano nyo lang. Pag-ibig kami sa ulo. Mayor, how do you, yung mga constituents natin na who want to buy or obey doon sa mga directives?
That's exactly why the police force has been adequately augmented, because we will have to put our foot down this time and escort them to the nearest station for proper handling.
Your message for them po na ayaw sa
Well, this is not something that I really relish doing. This is not something that I'm happy to inform you about. But we all have to sacrifice if we want really peace of mind and a healthy environment. This will all come to pass. We just have to cooperate. Magsama-sama lang tayo because kailangan natin magkasundo at meron tayong layuning alagaan yung buhay natin, mga buhay ng mga mahal natin sa buhay. So, if you don't do this, at the end of the day, magsisisihan tayo kasi baka dumami yung casualties natin. So, we live with it, we will comply with the presidential directive, and we will make sure that it's gonna be something that you can have, that you can handle, of which you will be able to survive.
Last question, Mayor. Not a question. Panawagan niyo sa mga Cainta.
Yun nga. Tagalog ikaw.
Ayan na yun, yung kayo.
Ayun na ba yun? Okay. Assurance.
Kalma lang kayo. Ginagawa ko naman ng lahat para hindi masyadong maging mabigat para sa ating lahat yung pagsasagawa ng quarantine. Hindi ko ito ginusto. Tinalaga lang sa atin, base na rin sa direktiba sa taas, na kailangan tayong magdeklara base sa sitwasyon na kinabibilangan ng bayan natin ngayon. Nakikita ninyo sa loob ng 1 linggo ang lahat ng paraan na ginawa natin para maibsan ang paglaganap ng virus na ito. Yung pakikisama ninyo at pagsama sa ating advokasya para ayusin ang problemang ito ang magiging susi para mas mapabilis natin ang pagbabalik sa buhay ng normal na bayan. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.